bracket, where we start with our first game. Lucifer versus Bike. That match has already started, and we will not display that. But since these are the two biggest names in the first round, we're going to start with Sok versus Soin, Korea versus Korea. It is, as you can see, Orc versus Human. Haven't heard that much of Sok recently, to be honest. Soin qualified for next yesterday, so he seems to be in good shape through the winner bracket over Focus and Lawlight. His matchup versus Human is in general not that great. He loses to Chimiko a lot, so I think that, NTH and Infi, of course. So that drops the win rate a little, but against Sok, he seems to be pretty good. 63%, even though Sok has an above 50% matchup versus the Orc. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the game. It is the WGL August race, prelims, round of 32, winner bracket quarterfinal of Group A. And yeah, on Amazonia, we have Soin in yellow, starting as Orc in the upper right, Sok in blue, starting in the bottom left. And can I maximize this without ruining the screen? I think I can. Just have to depth a little. I have it. Not really. Not perfect. Ah. Is it better?
A player's forces
nope,
are under
sucks,
attack.
So I have to do it differently. It kind of sucks on NetEase that I don't have full screen, but whatever. Interesting creep route by Sok. Not starting with the laboratory, but here at the marketplace. Oh, the sound is a little too loud for my place. There we go. Starting with the shop, good old romantic style, he did that before. Gets the Watch Award, and level 2 with that, while... Oh, Farseer play by Soin, interesting. And a lightning shield on him with the wolf, that's easy to accomplish, of course. He doesn't deny anything, loses a lot of HP though, and here comes Sok. Oh, this could be a quick game. I mean, he does have a shop, but he can cancel it all the time if there's no boots. And the Farseer is dropping super low. Also the Grunt at 50%. I mean, he can be protected by burrows a little, but how to use heal salves now? He can still summon water elementals. He can try to throw some fireballs. Poor footman. Nice block by Soin. That was really well done. That's level 2. Welcome chain lightning, but the 2 water elementals kill that burrow, and therefore the progress of Soin is delayed as he can't build any units anymore. Supply stuck here, and the Grunt is hurt, so cancels it again. This is a really nice aggression play by Sok. He wants this burrow now, gets another footman as support, and more are streaming in, I guess. This is already a very nice position for a tower rush if he doesn't win the game immediately. And another burrow cancel. This costs so much lumber. He's down to 31. And he's at 50% until tier 2, and of course he wants like 2 bestiaries or 1 bestiary, 1 lodge, and that all costs lumber. He wants a second hero. Nice resummon, by the way. And that's all not really possible. He crippled the Orc a lot. His own tier 2 tech starts only now after 3 minutes 50. That's a little late.
Are under attack.
But yeah, everything is hurt. And he's still applying the pressure. I don't know if he has enough damage. Oh, chain lightning coming in. There's no mana at the moment for another water elemental. 1 footman died, but 1 grunt about to die as well. He's still chasing. Archmage also low. Speed scroll will wear out in a second. And the frog, is he blocking? No. I think Soin has to deny this one now. I mean, the footmen are still chasing. Is there another chain lightning? Oh, yes, there is. Can't kill him at the moment, though, can he? Runs out of range. It's nighttime. The frog is not blocking. Another lightning bolt hits him. This is so close. Doesn't want to. Doesn't want to use the chain lightning here. And so we have 4 footmen. Of course, a super hurt Archmage. TC is coming, but no tier 2 hero yet. We see finally the burrows are up. Oh, this is really cool by Sok. Usually, if you see a Farseer, boom, chain lightning, noise. If you see a Farseer, you know that the Orc will be aggressive all the time. He just turned it around. Said, okay, doing 1 creep spot, and then I'm gonna trap you in your base. But a little mistake by Soki to be a little greedy with this, with the Arcane Tower. So there was an opening for a slight distraction. But now that the Arcane Tower is up, not really possible anymore. Archmage is getting closer and closer to 3. If he would have only gotten that one grunt, then it's level 3 for him. He can still get one kill, despite the Arcane Tower. And here we go. Oh, Shockwave against the Footman. Can he kill this Beast Tree? Not really, right? Not really.
A player's
I think with level 2 he would have casted one and tried it, but that way. The Lodge is super late though. 6 minutes in with a Farseer play. Usually this is a lot faster. Sock caught up, at least in tech. We got a Shockwave TC and a Farseer with Chain Lightning. This is a lot of AoE. So getting the heal scrolls, I don't have to tell you how important that is, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very cool start, I think, to our day. So I opened the chat now, so I can see what you're writing. Sorry. Oh, Alchemist second, which is of course also nice against area of effect stuff. The harass continues, so yeah, he can build a second Sanctum soon. Of course he shouldn't lose the shop, but he gets level 3 done. He's getting closer to level 2. There's no Ensnare yet, so he doesn't have to be careful about anything at the moment. There's no stun, there's no hex, there's no Ensnare. Not too much control in this Orc army, and also not too much damage.
The town is under siege.
Alchemist, I think, is always a good choice. He had to cut up. Like, waiting for a Mountain King takes a lot of time, and you're under pressure. Town portal home now. And the Acid Bomb is still good. Like, the S-Bomb is amazing, actually. Everything is full health. Raider's about to fall, and once again, Soin is supply stuck. Did he start to build the first? Yeah, the first Walker. That's important. I mean, there's no magic damage at the moment to kill it, but man, this is hard to watch. This is another burrow and another burrow. 1.29 will for always be remembered as the Alchemist patch. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. More damage done to Soin. He's trying, but he's not level 3. One more kill, and he could get better wolves. There's no dispel yet on Sock's side. So the wolves would certainly make an impact, but now Acid Bomb is available as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
What a slaughter. Down to 22. And he does this with 2 heroes and Footman. Not a single tier 2 unit up yet. Another Raider falls. Gotta admit, he had a super hard early. Oh, nice save here. Some cool micro moves by Soin in between. But in general, he's just crumbling under the pressure that Sock puts that in. Sorcerers are coming. Shop has to be rebought because it was destroyed before.
Under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So no TP, no potions, 1 speed scroll. What can he really do to buy some time? I mean, he lost the raiders that he had, otherwise siege damage would have maybe made, like, raider damage and shockwave against buildings, maybe. But with this army at 37 supply, he can't really do anything. They're slow now. Did he lose so many footmen? Or are they healing somewhere? Oh, he actually lost them, right? Like 3 of them? Huh. Okay, that's quite bad. With Chain Lightning Shockwave, he could get some pickups and intercept the reinforcements at this left lane. So of course, thanks to the movement of the units. He knows where Sock is. A little too late for the creep jack. Rune braces here. Chain wave is usually against units, not against heroes, so this will be sold for the shop. We saw the first combo, but there's heal spray. And they're back to full health. This means, of course, it's only level 1 shockwave and level 1 chain lightning. But it seems to be fine. Brutally apply. Next wave coming in. Where's the heal? There we go. 1 kill on the Berserker and 1 on the Priest. So Soen is doing a decent job with this 28 supply. Thanks to the healing. And there's more shockwaves coming, but nice reaction with that with that heal spray. No chain lightning anymore, only in a bit. Poor Sorceress is trying her best to cast slow. Finally Militia arrive, and the Raider falls as well. So in the end, of course, Sock wins this. But the Alchemist is kind of low on mana. But it is a level 4 Archmage. Brilliance Aura level 2. Still so strong. Mana stealing here, nice against the TC. It's not level 3. There we go. He's really trying hard to get rid of those casters in the back. This time the Alchemist was a little slow on the healing, but it works out in the end. Archmage finds himself almost in a surround. The Walker has to be moved away, but there's still magic damage. Oh, the casters. Okay, this caster called before, but there's more. Man, this AoE is hurting Sock way more than it should. And it will just become stronger and stronger. Little bold move here to position that tower there. Once he gets a higher number of raiders, Sock could actually lose this. The first breakers are there to steal Spirit Link, which is nice. And he keeps the raider number low. I like that one. Another kill for the TC is not his level 3. Or the Priest actually out healing the TC. Lulz. Okay, there we go. Fastier had to help. Who's close to level 4. Alchemist is level 3.7 by the way. This is such a huge advantage. When a mana stealing still not used, could be using that now to prevent the next shockwave. What a back and forth. TC about to fall here though. 46. Oh, Acid Bomb, he's gonna die! He has to heal somehow, Spirit Link. And he out heals him. Ooh, good idea. Acid Bomb, of course, not only lowering the armor, but also damage over time. So that could have killed him, but heal self. Sock now with a position to fall back into at the expansion, and of course. What do you do when the Orc exposes your main? You go for the burrows. That Raider was a little suicidal. Now the TC with the Acid Bomb again. But runs out of range. Oh, it's slowed now. And that's the kill. Level 4, and that must be it. Without the shockwave, he can't do damage to the casters. There's a bigger amount of breakers doing a decent job. Stealing the Spirit Link, doing decent damage to the raiders, especially with Acid Bomb on them. Even though he's losing a lot, like he can constantly spam the Water Elementals with the Brilliance Aura level 2 and heal. I think Soen never had more than like 35 supply in this game. I didn't expect this, honestly. I thought Soen is gonna do it, but... Cool creep route and cool adaptation by Sock. Even calling Militia now. He wants to end this. With level 3 Water Elementals, of course he has the mana. Maybe it's on cooldown. Soen really trying hard. I think the TC is back. Yep, he is. Not too much mana though, walking into the breakers. Who burn his mana. Putting it below 90 again. But everything is all over the place. It's not like the shockwave would help too much. I don't actually know what would help him against this hero combo. Towers coming up now. Only scout towers as there is no lumber mill. But it helps, especially against the summons and for mana burn. The spells are the strongest thing that Soin has at the moment. He's trying to go for the hero focus, trying to call for the town portal, or force the town portal, and that actually works. Oh! Nice block, and he has to get it. Q wave coming in. The TC is dropping lower and lower and lower. Finally an end snare, but he doesn't have the damage anymore. TC has a potion, doesn't have to use it yet. The poor Farseer is dropping as well. And the Archmage, of course, doesn't need a heal potion because he has the Alchemist with level 2 heal spray. Trying to get mana again. GG. No chance. He tried the hero kill. Didn't work. He sealed up. Everything is super low for Soin. So he taps out. And the first game surprisingly goes to Sock, who didn't have the best results recently in the Warcraft scene. Maybe he has to work a little more. Therefore, not so much time to practice. But that was strong. That was nice. So, this is of course now Soin's map pick. We'll most likely choose something bigger. Neo not going to the sea this year. The sea? When did I never went to the sea. I never do vacation. Really. Maybe I misunderstood you, but no vacation planned at the moment. Huh. So, do we have some results from other streams or games? I think Lucifer is in game 2 already. Ice Orc and the other Orc as well. But no results on Wikipedia, so I don't think we have any results. I think Ice Orc won, but I'm not sure. Lucifer is 2-0, thank you very much. That was to be expected, so the winner of our best of 3 will face Lucifer. This is why I wanted to go this route and not the upper bracket with 1-0. I guess 1-0 would have caused more YouTube views and stuff, so more money. But this is by far more entertaining, and we would always go for the more entertaining stuff. Because where's the fun in seeing 1-0 stomp some noobs? We had that this weekend at Masters Coliseum already. Burn. Second game up. Just need to find it. Alright. Second game is up, about to start. We need a Spanish back to Warcraft. There was one guy casting in Spanish, but I don't know if he's still doing stuff. Thank you, Granny Joe. I think he was casting in Portuguese. Ah, okay. Maybe. I'm not sure though. Someone says it's gonna be 2-1. Someone is in a good mood. That's good. I hope they will all qualify. Like, this Korean group is just so funny. Soen, Loliot, Focus, Chimiko. And the second game starts. Kind of slow for me though. Thumbs pressed. It's working. Well, there's always a difference when players say, I didn't practice, or if they really didn't practice. Like, in the EPS days, everybody said, oh, I'm not practicing, I didn't have time. Because they didn't want to come off as a nerd, but man, these guys practiced so much. I think it's like, I don't know, they want to come off as cool. Never believe them when they say they didn't practice. Never. Todd, would you agree? Oh yeah! First donation of the day. Thank you, Granny Joe! 10 euros! Keep up the good work! Greetings to the north from the south of Germany. Thank you very much, my man. Greetings back. I hope the weather down there is better than here. Because it's raining and windy. But this is Hamburg, right? So, Soen versus Sock, match number 2. Best weather to watch on Warcraft. Indeed, Mr. Wusel, you're not only generous, but also very wise and smart. Sock versus Soen, map number 2, 1-0 for the human. Match points for him. He would face Lucifer in the winner bracket semi-final. As it always is in these qualifiers, if you win 2 series, you are in the next round in the group stage. If you lose 2 matches, you're out and you don't get a single point. So this time it's a Blade Master, and not a Farseer. On the other side it's an Archmage, as it always is. Sock, of course, was hoping for some close position, but no, we have the biggest distance possible with cross position. This should mean a lot more time for creeping. I'm curious what Sock's playing. I haven't seen too many games of Sock, so I don't really know his playstyle against anything, really. We called him King Cancer for a while, but those days seem to be over. He's not as tower rushy as Chimiko is, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wasn't it East and West Germany? Well, there's always a North and a South. I guess. So starting off with the mantle here, a little more mana, 1 burrow tech with the shop, so normal speed for him. On the other side, this time he doesn't go for anything crazy, like no crazy creep routes, but the normal turtles into ogres. And yeah, nice to have claws, always nice. Blade Master, is he going for the shop? Kind of risky with those positions. Oh, he is. Will he be punished for that? Sock is coming over. There is no dust board yet, so he can be detected as well. Of course there's no nuke, so he needs good last hits here. 68 XP for the Blade Master at the moment. He's trying his best, gets the backstab, but the item went to Sock, and that's a pendant of energy, and the ward as well. This wasn't too good for Soin. He got the experience, yeah, gets level 2, unlocks critical strike with that, but this pendant of energy is one more water elemental, and you saw how much the water elementals could do on Amazonia without that item, so poor burrows, I'd say. This time the tech of Sock is a little faster than it was before. And the Archmage is tanky as well, so hero focus isn't that easy, even with Hex and Blade Master, because the Blade Master is certainly, I don't want to say underpowered, but regarding how many good items there are, it's the same situation happening again. There is a lot of mana, but Sock is once again close to the Ogre Magi. Blade Master is revealed now, can go for a backstab. So he gets everything this time, I guess. Even dropping, yeah, claws plus 9. Ah, Sock got the ward as well. So this time experience and item for Soin, it gets better. And he got the claws, which is nice. But he has so much vision. Both shops belong to him. I mean, the wards are not on the lane, so it's not that much vision, but in this matchup, you know, Invo Potion and Heal Scrolls are kind of good. Very risky play by Soin. I don't know if that's so necessary. But I mean, if it goes well, then it's really nice. If not, you're kind of empty-handed there. Shadowhunter second, tier 2 finished, Beastery and Lodge. Coming up, there's always no dual Raider play, no Wyvern play. Another Claw, it's getting scary. And is it Alchemist time already? Oh, Mountain King here. Bigger map, maybe he thinks he has more time. The tech was faster, so he's not under pressure to catching up. And how far are the levels? Blade Master 3 is okay. Archmage 3 is scary.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Windwalk 2 now. Where does the Archmage find it? Thank you, Solala85 for the sub. Welcome to the sub squad. Nice trifecta here for the Archmage. At level 3. Shadowhunter with grunts. The normal orc tier 2 creep spot, not punished at all.
Are under attack. A town is under siege.
And Soin can basically do whatever he wants. Right? There's no Borogo. Oh, Rune Brace is nice against the Mountain King. There's no Borogo. There's no go for the tier 2 buildings. It's just creeping. And I wonder if that's the right thing to do, especially if you have Pendant of Energy, but is he expanding? That would be so sick. Everything is hurt here. He's losing one footman. Almost losing another one. So mad. Also, and a Tome of Experience. Holy shit. This is level 2 immediately. Everything is quite hurt. Is he staying? Is he really expanding on Turtle Rock? Wow. Simply wow. What a ballsy move.
Forces are under attack.
Does he really think he has such a big advantage? Or maybe he thinks, okay, with this Archmage I can defend it. Close to level 3 Mountain King as well. And Sorks are coming, so there's no huge threat coming from the Orc. As long as it's not out on the map. I mean, you know how strong Hex and Ensnare is, but if you're just pushing into a base and... 3-3 now. Wind of Mana stealing as well. We have items. Yes, Invo Potion for Sock. And now he wants to distract. This is of course all time for this expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here's the Burrogo that we were missing for quite some time. He's also catching reinforcements. One Sorceress, the other one has to be sent back. Oh, we have Clap already. This is nice. Get some poor workers here. Just trying to defend their wives and kids in the burrows, but no, the Mountain King is gruesome. No mercy. And now TP out. That was a good go. Once again, so in supply stuck. And how does he want to kill the expansion with 2 Raiders and 2 Walkers? I don't think that's possible, to be honest.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's rough. That's really rough. Invis upgrade coming. Which is super nice for the Mountain King. Oh, he has a Pendant of Energy as well. Now moved over. Sobi Mask and Pendant. Both on the Mountain King. Ouch. 465 mana. So much clap. But there's a creep check now. Soin is coming in with only 44 supply, but it's kind of equal. He gets the big one. Cactus Pad of Insight, of course, not the thing that he was looking for because he has that already. Raiders fighting their targets. First one down, second one down. That was a nice creep check by Soin and a forced town portal as well. And the Rune of Healing goes to the Orcs, so everything is kind of bruised now. He didn't get the big level, he didn't get a big item. I mean, it is a big item, but not for humans. Soin is still trying to get out of being supply stuck. He doesn't have the lumber really. He'd love to have some more lumber peons, but not possible if you're supply stuck. But at least he has time to creep. If he gets up to 5-5, then it's really scary. He constantly carries a mana potion, which is nice. And a heal scroll as well. First breakers arrive in Sock's army. The expansion is running and running and running. Ooh, Sock has only 4 peons on gold because he needs the lumber. 6,400. Wow, already a 300 gold difference. About 250. Plus the expansion. It's getting worse! Wouldn't be too surprised to see Blizzard soon actually, but the Water Elemental of course nice as well. Another clap! Give me shelter, but no. He can afford these Townfall. Nice Invis casts as well. Double the spell was big experience. But the damage is done. There's 2 burrows remaining. And that's it. He's down to 20. Oh my god. Is he down to 3 workers? He has 4 workers if you count that one in. With 3 available workers, this is horrible. He's floating a gold, but he can't spend it except items. That's the problem, like, the first big go, Sock killed quite a few workers, and he didn't have the burrows to reproduce them, and he was constantly lacking lumber. That's so rare for an orc to lack lumber on tier 2. Now we have invul potions on both heroes. The referees are leaving already. Catgus, Pipe of Insight for him. But this is a lot of mana. If he kind of comes back, then only via heroes. He has 1,000 gold. What's he waiting for? Invo potions himself? Heal scrolls? He has to spend it somehow. Okay, double heal scroll. And now, it's the mighty Shadow Hunter that has to keep all this alive against, how much is it? 68 supply. He has to heal, I don't know. Blade Master has good damage. He has a lot of mana, but is it really worth it? The first Raider is already falling. Spirit Link, not really a thing. He's going hard for the Blade Master, who doesn't have an Invo potion. Needs some healing. He doesn't spend. Okay, now he spends the heal wave. Towers for blocking. Clap to slow everything down. Blade Master catches the Stormbolt as well. Is there healing for him? Hex? He uses Hex, but no heal wave? Alright. Soen finds himself on the lower bracket, that's for sure. He's trying to go for the Archmage, but not possible at all. He has to play better at next if he wants to score some points for Korea against TH and Infi, that's for sure. That was a Storm, ladies and gentlemen. Sok figured out a pretty cool timing, as it seems, and pretty good strategies. So in both games, never in a dominating position, never a moment where I thought, okay, he has the upper hand now. So Sok versus Lucifer for the group stage. Sok, impressive, or Soen disappointing? That's the question. How good will he be? Sok 2-0, Lucifer 2-0. The first player will lose a map here in the next match, in the winner bracket semi-final. We go into a little break to get that esports money from Twitch, and then we're back with the next game between the two Koreans. Stay tuned.